Hey, welcome and welcome back. I'm Magdala. This is the Coast. So today's video, I am going to be doing my first wash day since starting this hair growth journey. I have been watching videos, studying, and trying to get down a good routine. So I've noticed that a lot of people have been doing pretty much the same routine that I normally do. So I'm going to keep that consistent. The only thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be implementing a hair mask every other wash. So I'm going to wash once a week and co-wash. Is it co-wash? I don't know what it's. I think it's co-wash, where you don't use any shampoo, you just use conditioner. I'm gonna do that every 3 days. So after I wash, 3 days later, I'm gonna do a co-wash, and then that'll be time for the next wash day. So wash day one, hair mask will be included, and a hot oil treatment. Then I get to co-wash day. Nothing will be implemented, just a co-wash, and then regular stuff, regular maintenance stuff. And then when I do my next wash, back to square one, mask, hot oil treatment, and all the regular stuff. So that's the method that I'm going to try to go with for now. In between these washes, I will try to schedule in, I think, trim maybe once a month. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't really know how often people are supposed to trim their hair. I think maybe it's once every 6 months. So I'm going to trim once throughout this journey. I will trim. Not anytime soon, though. So, yeah, keep a lookout for that video because I've never trimmed before, but I will like to learn how to trim. So I'm going to be doing that on my own. I'm going to be learning how to trim my hair. That's it. So keep watching and you'll see what I do and how I wash my hair. I'm not doing anything different. I'm just going to be adding a hair mask. I did have a previous hair wash video. That video actually did really good. I think I made it to like 64K in views. But I took that video down because of the products that I was using. I no longer use those products, and I also no longer, not to say endorse, but I don't recommend those products. And so I thought it was just fair to take that video down, regardless of how many views I have on it. I don't think it's fair to let you guys see that and, to go ahead and maybe get those products that you guys never were introduced to. I don't want to introduce you guys to those products. So took that video down. Anyways, you're gonna be seeing the new products that I do use and how I do my wash days. Keep watching, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
All right, guys. So the last video I did, I had a lot of questions. It was so strange to me that people were so surprised that I did things the way that I did. So normally what I do is I soak up my hair, make sure that it is nice and saturated, right? Um, the part where I guess people got confused was that I use shampoo first, right? Then I conditioned, then I shampooed again. It was like, what the heck? So let me kind of explain to you guys why I do it this way. So after I saturate my hair, I go ahead and I cleanse my scalp. So the shampoo that I'm using is Head and Shoulders. Obviously, it's a clarifying shampoo, really good for dandruff. And so I use that shampoo or any type of clarifying shampoo. I use it on my scalp and I concentrate on my scalp. As you can see here, I'm just getting my, running my fingers through and just kind of just doing a real good scrub down. And I don't worry about really my ends too much during this part because I know I'm going to come back and do a different, like another wash, a real wash. This is just to get my hair, it's like a pre-wash. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I do. Then I go in with a conditioner, right? And this is not the real conditioner. So this is the real conditioner that I'm going to be using, but this is not when I'm actually conditioning my hair. So here I'm just using this conditioner so that I'm able to detangle my hair without without really ripping my hair out. You know what I'm saying? So I use a generous amount of conditioner in this portion because I am going to be using that conditioner to allow me to comb through all the tangles and all the naps in my hair. I don't want to use the word naps because that one guy, well, he was white, so I guess he can't say that. But anyways, so I use the comb to comb out my hair at this point. I will say this. Unfortunately for me, I didn't think this one through because I was using the attachment end of my blow dryer, and this specific attachment has two combs. You have the black part where it's a little bit more wide tooth, and then there's a red inner part, and that part is they're closer together. So a lot of my hair did come out. I was smiling here and I was happy, but then when I realized, look at how much hair came out, I was pissed. And I ended up like taking my time, like, what the heck happened here? So after this condition, I take my time to clean the shower out with any hair that's left over anywhere, clean it out, and then I rinse out that conditioner. After this conditioner, then I shampoo. This shampoo will be the shampoo that I'm actually using to really get, whatever's left over, that's what I'm using. I also use a comb to kind of just lift if there's any dead skin or whatever. I use a comb, and I don't put the comb directly to my scalp. What I do is I put it down at an angle and kind of just like do a light scrape through all over my scalp. And in this part where I'm washing, I'm also making sure to wash my actual hair, not just the scalp. So that's kind of just give you guys a little rundown on how I do it and why I do it this way. It might not make sense to you guys, but in my mind, it's just the way I do things, and I've been doing it like that for years, so I'm not changing. So with this particular hair mask, you apply it to your hair when your hair is damp. So I did end up taking a small towel, drying out my hair a little bit, making sure to leave it a little bit of moisture, just to make sure that, my hair was still damp, right? And then before sectioning off my hair, I applied the hair mask all over my hair. So that way when I am sectioning off and applying the hair mask to the small sections, the rest of my hair is not neglected. So it's still in that hair mask, not saturated as it needs to be, but it still has some product on it. So it's not just getting bone dry. So that's what you'll see me doing here. And that's how I apply most of my product. When I'm doing my leave-in conditioner, when I'm doing oils, whatever, I'll do one big go through, like I'll put it all over my hair, and then I go into sections and I put it into different parts and different sections, as you can see I'm doing here. Honestly, this wash day is actually pretty simple. It's nothing too crazy. After I do this is the only part that I'm not used to doing, but after I do this, I'm going to go ahead and condition like I normally condition. Leave it in for a little bit. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this hair mask you leave it in for 5 to 7 minutes, and then you rinse it out, and then you condition your hair. And so that's what I did as well. So after I did that, I conditioned my hair. I think I left the conditioner in for 3 to 4 minutes, and that was about it. Okay, I'm not gonna bore y'all and keep talking and giving y'all more details that y'all don't need. I'll just leave you guys to watch the rest of this video. That's a nice visual. Enjoy. Okay, I know I said I was going to leave y'all and I was going to talk anymore, but I just want to let y'all know, thank you for joining and subscribing. For those who have subscribed, I do appreciate it. I'm now at 550 subscribers, the most subscribers that I've had since I started this channel in, 6 years ago? Ooh. Either way, I'm very grateful for all the subscribers, for everybody who watches my videos, especially the ones who watch to the end and comment. You guys are the best. So if you want to be a part of the best, watch this to the end. Leave a comment in the bottom. Let me know that you're here. Maybe drop a wave for the coast, right? Drop a wave and let me know that you watched the end of the video. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. I'm pretty cool. If you're not convinced yet, go ahead and watch some more of my videos, and trust me, you'll end up falling in love with me. Anyways, until next time, I'll see you guys next time here at the coast.